I remember what I was like at the very beginning. I used to drop food. I used to feel clumsy. I used to get bitten. I used to nip my fingers. And I remember thinking, I'm never going to get my food, these food rewards. I'm just going to use a toy because that's what I was used to. And I remember very clearly thinking that and thinking, never mind food. I'm just not going to bother with it because I can't do it. I'm rubbish at it. But I kept returning to it backwards and forwards, and I got better at it. But I absolutely took it to another level when I got a very food orientated dog who didn't like playing tug or anything like that. So I transformed it to another level again. But yeah, I remember thinking, this is rubbish. And I used to remember thinking, if I reward with food, it doesn't even nearly match what I'm trying to reward. That behavior that they did was amazing, and I'm giving them this little bit of food and it feels boring, and it felt like do you know what it felt like? I'm going to tell you a funny story, right? I hope I'm not going to bore everyone, but this is a funny story. I'm at home at the moment. I'm not in Scotland. I'm at my mum's house. And I used to, when I was about 14, I got a job here in a local kennels that used to breed miniature schnauzers. And I had a standard schnauzer at the time. And I thought, oh, I want to breed dogs and all this. And I thought, I want to work with dogs. So, and I got this job at the kennels, and they bred schnauzers, and they had these schnauzer puppies. And I was like, oh, puppies. And all I did was basically went and worked there at the weekend, picking up dog poo, basically. They had a cattery. I didn't like cats, and they had a little field with horses in, and I wasn't very into horses either. I like them from afar, but I'm not very confident close to them, right? And I was working like a Trojan, really working hard, and I was going in, I was scrubbing and cleaning, and then she said, oh, can you go and pick up this was true story, right? Can you go and pick up I can't believe I actually did it. Can you go and pick up the horse manure out of the field? And I thought she was going to give me a bucket and shovel. This is hilarious, right? She gave me a bucket and a pair of marigold gloves. True story, right? I'm like, what are the gloves for? She says, well, you have to pick it up with your hands. I was like, do you not have a shovel? And she went, no. Well, maybe me, instead of going, well, I'm not doing that then, I just did it, didn't I? I thought, well, I love working here because I get to see the puppies. I'm like, oh my God, see, when I look back at it now, I should have gone like that. Here's your marigolds. Stick your marigolds where the sun doesn't shine and do it yourself. Anyway, I was only 14. I wasn't really that way inclined. I just thought, this is going to be great. Anyway, I went 3 weekends in a row, and my mum said, have you been paid yet? And I was like that. No, not yet. She went, well, you need to find out when you're going to get paid. So I'm like, I said to the woman, I plucked up the courage because I'm quite shy. I plucked up the courage and I said, when do I get paid? She went, oh, you don't want paid, do you? I was like, well, I was hoping so, but, I was like absolutely going every weekend, and I thought I'd get something. I'd worked since I was did paper rounds and all sorts of stuff, and I always got paid. I was like, I'm not coming here to not get paid. So I was like, the effort I was putting in didn't match the payment that I got. So that was the last weekend I worked at that place. Mum said, you're not working there. I went, I'm not working there. So I liken that story to my dog doing something amazing and me giving them just one little bit of kibble like that. Oh, good boy, good girl. And it just doesn't match the behaviour. And actually, food play can match the behaviour. It can be amazing and that food play course is really designed to really give you all the, in a nice linear, I know I speak about linear, nice step by step, just adding the pieces in so that you just get your confidence, you get better and better and better, and then you can practice. You've got all the pieces you need to just get really good at it. So that's really what it's there for, and I just want as many people to have that as a way to, because if you haven't got a way to reward, if you want to reward your dog for doing something amazing, your rewards need to be good. So I just want people's rewards to be as good as they can be. All right, that was a funny story. I like that story.